Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a Q&A whilst watching me create, I think it's MOM LANDGRABB. I'm gonna assume that I did MOM of all people today. If not, apologize for that, but you know, there is gonna be a sim somewhere in this created video. I do have a green screen at the moment. I'm gonna record the Q&A before I actually record for the sim that I'm creating for this video. So I asked on Instagram, and I've shockingly got more replies than I would have thought that I would have got, but here we are. It's too bright today. That's better. So we're starting off strong, and the first question is from Sean Collins at 413 or 413, and he asks, "What would you do if okay he said yes would go?" And I just think I would, if I had eaten soap. No, I didn't, because I did. If you don't understand the meme, I will put it up on the screen. I'm just hoping that people get the content and get the ideas of what I'm trying to, you know, throw out there. Now he actually asked a serious question as well, which is favorite content creators on YouTube. Now, in terms of the Sims, I've said it since day one that I've been here. Kenzie Sims, Defo Sims, Plumbella, and Carmen King are like my favorite girlies on here, like the girls. But aside from that, I do like looking at Emma Blackery stuff, and now that she's going into Sims content as well, I'm like, girl, that's what we want to see. But like aside from that, I used to be a big fan of the UK YouTubers, and then I kind of just fell out of love with them, and then I didn't really want to like watch their content anymore, keep up with them really. But if I had to like consistently keep up with people, it'd be Joe Sugg and Diane as well. Yeah, they seem to be the on my list. Next question is from Young Luke, also known as Galway Luke on my Snapchat, in case you wanted to know that. He asked, where do babies come from? I mean, I was never told, but from theory and talking to you, I think if you tickle the back of someone's knee, they're pregnant, so I'm assuming they come from there. Not too sure though. Next question is from Andrew Nunhu _, and he asks, best and worst thing about living in Dublin. Now for you who do not know, I live in Dublin. Hi, nice to meet you. I don't really have the accent of someone that's from Dublin, at least to myself. But yeah, I think the best thing about living in Dublin personally is, I shouldn't have to pause, I don't really know. I think the best thing, I guess, would be our whole, I don't know. I think the best thing, okay, to me, the best thing in Dublin is being close to the city centre for myself. I am from a place that's like directly linked to town and linked to everywhere that I can, I need to go to. Yeah, I guess that's the best thing in my humble opinion. I don't really know. I don't know what to be actually telling you. Also the George, love the George. The gay scene here is quite incredible, and we have a lot of gay bars, which is lovely. I love the representation there. But it's also at the same time, it's like, I think that's almost the worst thing as well about living in Dublin, is that, yeah, I'm a gay man, and sometimes I can't even walk home from going to places, you know what I mean? Because there is still hate and still like homophobia out there. Like recently, like, to even tell my mad this, like, that's how fucked up this is. But I end up getting swung at by, like, you know, some people who are just like against me, and it's just like, I shouldn't have to deal with that, you know, walking home. I want to get home to a safe place. I don't have to be like, I don't know how to describe this. I don't want to be like looking behind me every 2 seconds because I think someone's going to kill me or something's going to happen that's going to be terrible, you know what I mean? But yeah, the best thing would definitely be our whole welcoming society, I guess, the gay scene, and just being so close to the city centre. Because that's the heart of like, Dublin. That's where everything is. And then the worst thing would probably have to be the homophobia, and like, I guess homophobia, but also sexism in a way as well, because I don't think women are safe on the streets either. It's like, it comes hand in hand. I don't think the gays or women are safe on the streets of Dublin. Now I'll say that again, of Dublin. Depending on where you are and where you're from, because that plays a massive part in people's I guess perception of where you come from. Next question comes from Emer Murphy, and she asks, only asking because I actually don't know the story, ha, but how did you and John meet? Now, John is my boyfriend and has been on for a year, and we met through Tinder, of all things. Like, yeah, I remember the first thing I did see when I was, the swipe game, Tinder roulette, you go left or right, whatever. And I remember seeing his eyes and I was like, oh. And then we got talking, and then we ended up meeting, and then meeting again, and then he invited me to a second year cabaret because he does theatre work. So I went there, we kind of had one too many drinks, and I asked him, hey, wanna be boyfriends? And lo and behold, we're a year together. Next question comes from Brady Aesthetics, Mr. Ben. He's from Clontarf, which is like not even. Not that it's not posh, it is posh, it's just not. Yeah, anyway. So, Ben asks, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Personally myself, I don't actually think about this a lot, but if I had to pick anywhere in the world, like worldwide, I'd say Australia, but if we're sticking to Dublin, I'd probably go somewhere near the docks. The end of the docks, like the Grand Canal dock, is lovely. I love seeing that, and it's so close to town, like I said as well. So close to the inner city, and that's just something that's so nice about this. Like, about this community, not even community, about this, like, something that's so nice about living in Dublin is that everything is just so close to town, and that's when you're close to the heart of town, you're close to everything, really. So yeah, if we're thinking worldwide, I'm going to say Australia. If we're thinking like local based, I'm going to say Grand Canal Dock. Next question's from my sister, Alana20x, and she asks, what's the most useless talent you have? Useless talent? I don't think I have. Oh, wait. I think the most useless talent that I have would be able to crack my knees on command, which sounds really weird, but like, it's just. Because I damage tissue in my knee, there's like loose cartilage all over it, and so like that cartilage just pops every time I like sit or like stand or crouch or anything like that. They just go, I'm basically a Rice Krispie. She also asked, what celebrity would you rate a perfect 10? And of course I'm gonna go with my queen, Miss Lady Gaga herself. Simple put it, she is talented, she's nice to the community, she gives back to communities, she has a Born This Way foundation for the gays, and just everything just about her is just like yes. And she also seems so humble about it. She doesn't seem like she's like a stuck-up celebrity or anything like that. She seems like she's thankful for where she was and where she is at now, if that makes sense. Alana's on a roll with these questions. She asks, what's your best or worst purchases you've ever made? Best purchase from myself would probably be anything art related, because yeah, I've had a lot of money went on art supplies, so yeah. And then one of the worst purchases as of recent would have been this camera. I tell you why this is one of the worst purchases I've ever made, is because it doesn't work like a normal camera should. Now I'll go into more depth into this in another video, but this camera right here, I will be making a bad review of it, and I know it's just not me. It's not me that has the issue, because I've seen reviews now. Before I bought it, I didn't look at the reviews, but when I did, I looked at it and I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's why stuff's not working on it. So yeah, there's gonna be a video coming up on that, like a little product review. I don't normally do that, but here we are. Alana again coming in with, what is the biggest doubt you have? I personally think the biggest doubt for me is myself. I doubt myself too much, and because I doubt myself too much, I get in my own head, and it's weird, I get in my own head and I think about all the things that I shouldn't be thinking about. Yeah, I think my biggest, I'm a big doubtful person, full stop. I don't think I'm overly positive as much as I used to be, but I'm not too negative. I don't think I'm a negative Nancy, I just think too much. That's the best way. Another question Alana asked was, what is the best thing and worst thing about being a male? I guess the best thing about being a male is not suffering with the female hormones. You girls go through it, and honestly feel so fucking bad that Mother Nature was like, yeah, let's give girls periods, but let's not give guys anything because they don't deserve it. But yeah, like I really can't complain about being a man. Being a gay man, I think is very different to being a straight man. And if I was to pick a worst thing there, it'd probably be sexuality. But that's not me being like, oh, I want to change, because I don't. Like, I love myself. Like, personality wise, not looks, but you get me. And I think because I have that confidence, people tend to, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, I guess best thing is not being able to, not suffering from the female hormones, but also being able to be myself as a gay man is nice. Worst thing is not being straight and then being harassed by straights, and then just small irrational things that shouldn't bother me, but they do anyway. But yeah, that's that. Now, another friend of mine, Mr. Jack Brady, he asks, Anna versus Nina in real life, who winning? Now, if you don't know who Anna or Nina is, they are from Tekken 7, another franchise I love to play. Now, you know how I love both of them, but I think realistically, Anna is not the girl that she thinks that she is. I personally feel that Nina, you're probably gonna hate me for this, because knowing how much you prefer Anna over Nina anyway, but I think Nina has, I don't know, this bad bitch energy that Anna kind of lacks. Not that Anna's not a bad bitch, just that Nina is like kind of a badder bitch, if that makes sense. But yeah, if I was to pick one of the two, it would definitely be Nina. Controversial, maybe, but see me. Another question someone's asked is, if I was small, what would you do to me? Don't know if I'm misperceiving this question, but if you mean, I don't understand, because you have like heart emoji. I don't know. If you're a bug, stomp, because like I don't like bugs. But if you're like 5'6", like I'm only 5'8", like I can't do much. Now to quickly wrap it up, I'm going to do some quick fire questions. There's 50 questions here, but I'm not going to do all 50 of them, I'll just do some of them. The zodiac sign is Capricorn. Do I believe in it? Not really. I'm not really a fan of zodiac signs, but I've seen that they tried to add another one and then that would push me back to even a Sagittarius, which, no, I don't want that. I'd like to stick with being who I was meant to be, which was a Capricorn. So thank you very much, Mr. NASA. 3 fears: death of a loved one, death in general, and probably losing someone that's really, really close, but like not in a death way, like losing them as in like I won't want to hang out or talk or like anything like that. I hate that. Like it's weird because I like create memories of people and I can't imagine them not being there, you know what I mean? My current relationship status is taken by a man. It's now on my chest. I kind of took him out. I don't know if you can see her or him. Well, I say her, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna I hope you can see that. Anyway, yeah, I have been taken for over a year now. It's great. I recommend. My favorite holiday. My favorite holiday would be in Malta. It's actually my only foreign holiday. It was Malta, and I enjoyed it so fucking much. Especially when it's with someone you really, really love and really, really care about. It's just so nice. And it was kind of like, that was like our initial like even though it was our first foreign holiday, it's kind of like our tester to see if we could like, you know, hack each other like in a foreign country and like, you know, be able to like stick with one another. And yeah, we could, so it was really nice like that. And I also got the tattoo in Malta, so that's a nice little memory there that's always associated with that too. And I guess I'll wrap it up here. And with 3 things that make me happy: family and friends. I'm going to combine them as one. My boyfriend, because he's, I think, separate to friends and family. And then art and music, or music and art, whatever one you want to say. I kind of just shoved all of them into 3, but I was like, they kind of come hand in hand anyway. Like music and art, they would come together. But yeah. So that is everything from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the little Q&A that I've done. Yeah, keep an eye out for more content on the channel, and until next time, I'll catch you later, so bye!